we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Send a man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you can really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. The shotgun snap, he'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The extra point, up and good. And the visitors come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. Now, faking the give. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to... Oh, the ball's out. And the defense comes away with the turnover. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here, it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's inside the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. What a run by Williams. 42 yards. On first down, right back to Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Our home team is
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll get about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. This one is good. He knocks it through. And his guys are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Now, a fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, and then going forward, gain of 5. It will be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. And that will be a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now a give on the ground. Crazy. Up the sideline. Past the 30. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. Handoff here, up the middle, has some room inside the 30. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They face 2nd down and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll take this one in.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And his guys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. gun. Here's a run up the gut. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It's 3rd and 4. That is caught by the tight end. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. It's Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 10 yards. And that will be a 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 23 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a first down. A tight end in motion now. It's first down, and they'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, right back to Williams. He's inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on second and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He keeps it himself.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and
he gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards for the touchdown. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one on target for Johnson. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They'll throw here on 3rd and short, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here comes Jackson on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll stick with him again. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll go with the sneak, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a first. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Next to score, our home team 35. Visitors 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll throw out of the gun. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Here comes second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Jackson now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Are headed to overtime. So, Overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the 1st down. They'll get him up around the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And now the punting unit will come on. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll go with Williams. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Back to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Now they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Result is a first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So it's a win for our visitors. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.